Let's see if I can see it from this camera view. Alright guys, we're back and we're trying to figure out the best way so what I'm gonna have to do is tell it can I tell it to not use this? Will that make it available for me to use over here? Sorry about the confusion. Okay, so I'm gonna have to jerry-rig this for us today because yeah, it wants to be a pain in the ass. All right. Okay, sorry about the confusing start here again. Apologize for that. It is these cameras. I think it's the XSplit software, which I always have problems with these cameras. And they do these updates, and then all of a sudden the cameras are locking up and not working. So, anyways, I should probably go to StreamYard, but with StreamYard I can't do multiple camera view, which sucks. So it's like, have to do the best you can with what you got. I'm gonna have to think about what we're gonna do, but let's go ahead and move forward. We'll worry about that later on. All right, so if you missed part 2, which you didn't miss much, but we reset the board because I made a mistake. When you're putting these tokens out, when you actually have a little white dot that doesn't represent where it is on the board, that little red dot is this. I was mistaken. That's why some of these have them and some of them don't. So we reset the board properly in episode 2, and then of course the cameras decided to stop working again. Hopefully this one over here will continue to work, because if it doesn't, I'm about ready to throw it in the trash can. Alright, since we're not going to be doing much over here on the bottom right for a long time, I'm just going to kind of make this a little bit bigger. Most everything is going to be happening over here and maybe towards the middle of the board. If we need this area over here, I can always make that smaller. But this is, of course, the most important thing, which is our player board. This is going to dictate what we can do and how we can do it. Alright, so we've set our port right there. Now we set our little token on 22. And we've set our token at 0. So we basically have 22 worth of time to do things, to set things up. So what can we do? We can do all these different actions here. Let's kind of show you the player board, I guess, since we're we'll talk about it. So here's your warehouse. It has all your resources. Being solo, we get 6 gold, we get 4 iron, we get 4 coal. Iron and coal, you need 1 of each to build. Then you can spend either 2 time or 3 time, depending on if you need to go into hills or not. Hills, again, are the green territories. So if we have to build, and you can build 2 tracks, as you can see. So the only difference between these is the amount of time. It takes 2 or 3, and whether or not you can go into hills or not. But you need 1 of each of these resources. This is a mine. If you have a railroad track into a space that has resources, you can mine them. This is get a helper, which is one of these cards that we pulled. This is by a military unit. This is you can take one of these resources from like an import, or you can sell one of these 2 resources for gold, and you can do those twice. You can perform this action twice for 1 time. You can attack depending on what units you take, and we'll talk about that when it comes up. Might take a certain amount of time. Minimum time of course is always 1, and then you can spend an action to bring all your units back. If you already have a cube out there and you want to do that again, you have to spend a gold for every cube that's there before you put your cube there. So if I bought a military unit and I wanted to buy a second military unit, it's going to cost me a gold. If I wanted to buy a third military unit, it would cost me 2 gold extra the second time. And if I wanted to build another military unit, it cost me 3 extra gold just to put a cube over there. Plus, of course, the gold to buy items. So it's kind of a resource management in that you are trying to use the best of your actions, time, because once you get to this, then the enemies are going to start taking actions and stuff. We do start with 8 victory points on easy mode, so that might help us in the long run. So, what are we going to do? Well, there's lots of different strategies. The first strategy I think we're going to do is we're going to build some rail lines. So I'm going to take one of my cubes, I'm going to put it here, and it's going to cost me 3 time because I want to build in the hills. 3 time to build in the hills. So we're going to take our cube, move it to the 3 space, and then we can build by spending an iron and a coal. Iron and a coal, and I can build from our port into this space, and then from this space into this space or this space. Which one do I want to do? Probably that space. Then I can build into this space and then this space, or this space and that space, and get some more gold. All right. So that was an action. It cost me 3 already. Time is ticking by. We're going to lose pretty soon. All right. Next thing we want to do is we're going to spend a cube and we're going to mine. It's going to cost us 1 action or 1 time. So we're up to 4. And we're going to mine. We're going to take the gold from this. Come here, gold on this space, and add it to our depository there. Lovely. Now you will notice there's actually another space to mine. So we could do it again and get the coal if we wanted to. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to spend another cube. I'm going to spend another coal and another iron. And I'm just going to spend 2 time. So we're up to 6. And this time I can't build into the hills. But what I can do is I can build I'm going to build here, because then I can put a nice farm there. And then I'm going to build, do we build into this space, this one, or this one? But we can't build in this one because there's an enemy there. I guess, technically, no. I think we can't build into space that has an enemy. If we build this way, we would be adjacent to enemies. We'd be headed towards more resources. All right, we're going to start that way, and we'll see how it goes. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take one cube and we're going to buy us a helper. Oh my God, did that camera stop again? All right, I'm just going to turn it off. It'll let me turn it off. All right. No, of course. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't understand why it's doing that. So you're just going to have to trust me when I say what I'm doing. So I'm spending one time. So far we spent 3, 4, 5, 6. We should be on 7. Spending one time, I'm going to pick up one of these helpers. So we got all kinds of really good ones. I'm thinking this would be really good if we buy an airship. She would give us an automatic damage on an enemy, which I think is a really good option. And then we actually have this lady up here, which says our airships can take up to 3 damage before they're eliminated. So we can put 2 damage on them. So I'm going to spend a time to get Juliet Werner. Juliet Werner will join the ranks. We're going to put her... I will start stacking them up over here. That's fine. So she's part of our team. And then we slide everyone down, because the AI tends to kill everyone that's farthest away from the deck first. And now I'm going to build a military unit. I'm going to spend one time. I'm going to build a military unit. And that is going to be an airship, of course. So it's going to cost us 4 gold to buy this airship. 3, 4 gold on their airship. We still have 5 more gold, so we're doing pretty good with gold, which is nice. Now I'm going to spend one more time, and I'm going to clear the board. Everything's coming back. So all of our, everything will be back into our pile. And we have access to doing whatever we need to do. All right, I'm going to spend I'm going to spend 2 more time. 1, 2. I'm going to build by spending an ore and a coal. And I'm going to build 2 more chains. And obviously we're going to go into that gold there and then into that there. Then I'm going to spend 1 more time to mine and get this gold. I am going to spend 1 more time and get a military unit. All right. Jenny Appleseed, flip 1 or 2 blighted farms to their productive side. We can have, yeah, so if we build this, that she would be very good. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Hang on a second. I'm going to take this action back to get the gold because I'm going to take this guy first. When you mine, take one extra resource. So he's coming on board. Then I'm going to mine. And instead of 3 gold, I will get 4 gold. Then I'm going to get another military unit, which is going to be... I'm going to spend 5 gold and get a artillery unit, because they're very good. Running out of time though, aren't we? So it was 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're okay. All right, I moved everything up. I wanted to make sure. So I could mine again. I'm going to spend a time. I'm going to clear the board. Because I want to do several of the... Oops, I need to slide these all down again. The new guy says, if you have artillery present in combat, inflict 1 damage on... Oh my god, we need that guy. Because we have artillery. Okay. I also would like this lady and him. Darn it. So I'm going to spend one time. And getting her would be nice too. Nope, we're going to take the artillery guy, which will inflict an automatic damage. So our airship and our artillery will inflict an automatic damage. That's 2 automatic damage on every enemy. That seems like a good thing. We get a new General Tanakshi. Eliminate 1 military unit to inflict 2 damage. Okay. I am then going to spend 1 time to get another military unit. I'm going to spend 2 gold. 2 gold to get 2 infantry units. I'm going to spend 1 more to mine and get 4 resources because of our... When you mine, take 1 extra resource. That seems really good, except for phosphorus, obviously. All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start attacking some enemies here. So let's start clearing out some of this. I don't know. When we reveal, it's going to be right this way. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and have a combat, I think. Are we going to do that right now? I'm going to spend 1 more time to mine, and I'm going to get coal. So we got plenty of iron and coal now. We've got 2, 4, 5 iron, 5 coal. So we could build 10 more train tracks. So we got plenty. Getting some more gold would be nice. All right, so that was 1 more time. Do we want to build the train tracks before we reset? I want to reset 1 more time before we make our fight. So, do we want to build first, which would cost us 2 time? It would cost us 3 time if we wanted to build into there. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. We are going to do it. And it's going to cost us a coal and an iron. And we get to build 2. And we're going to build into there. And into there. Ooh, we can't build into there. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's fine. We'll build into there. Maybe we'll head up this way. Build into there. As we spent 3 times, we might as well go into the hills. Damn. I was hoping to get the gold. Alright, then I'm going to spend 1 more time. Boom. To reset the board. So the board is reset. Then I'm going to spend 1 more time to get it a person. And that person is going to be Zuzang. Our airships can take 3 damage before they are destroyed. So our airships inflict an automatic point of damage, and then they take, instead of 2 damage to destroy him, it takes 3 to destroy him, which I think is good. And now we are just 1 point away from the inevitable. Okay, so do I want to get a military unit before we start? Yes, I do. So I'm going to spend 1 more time to build an enemy unit, a military unit, and it's going to cost me my last 2 gold. And we're going to get our, what do you call it? Yeah, the bad thing. Armored car. There you go. I couldn't think of the name of it. So we're going to get our armored car. So we have quite an army that we build up early in this game. We got an airship, we got an artillery, we got 2 infantry, and an armored car. So when we go to fight, it is going to cost us It is going to cost us 1, 2, 3 time if we take our infantry cost of time, armored car cost of time, and artillery cost of time. Our airships don't cost any time, so it costs us 3 time, which we are going to go ahead and do. And what we're going to do is we are going to fight this guy right here. So it's going to cost us 3 time. 1, 2, 3. Now that we're past him, he's going to get to move and do things until... So, first thing he's going to do is reveal it. We're going to fight this zombie, level 1 zombie. He has 2 hit points. He's worth 1 victory point. I have brought all my units into this fight, which means I have artillery unit, which will do 1 point of damage. And I have an airship will do 1 point of damage automatically because of our 2 heroes. That means this guy, boom, blows up. We put him on our board. We have killed him. That is it. So now it is their turn to activate. So the first thing they're going to do is move forward. And they go on to a space that is light. That means we draw one of these cards and resolve it. Which we'll put up there for now. And the first card says, Assassination, remove the 2 rightmost personality cards from the display. So, oops, he kills these last 2 people, which is, oh no, Jenny Appleseed and Ivan Korpov are gone. Let's see. Let's just put a discard pile here. That's fine. Let's see what we got there. +1 victory point for every sheep farm. Build 2 rails without expending dime. You must still expend. Oh, that guy would be very good for us. We got plenty of coal and plenty of iron. And we can build it and not cost us any time. That would be huge. Okay. Inflict 2 damage to any face-up old one. That's nice. Inflict 1 merit. Eliminate 1 military unit to inflict 2 damage, and reveal 2 old 1 tiles of your choice and take 2 victory points. Alright, not bad. Not a bad start. So that is... He flipped up a card, and then enemies would move. There's no enemies that are revealed, so we don't have to worry about that. So he moves to the... Oh, our token got knocked off there. So we were here, we went to 1, 2, 3, so boom. Okay. So now he went to a dark space, so we would just draw for movement, but again, nothing's revealed, so we don't have to worry about it. He goes to the next space, and he goes on top of us, actually, and that is a white, so he's going to draw another card. Reveal the old one in the lowest numbered hex, which is going to be this space right here, which is hex number 2. This is hex number 1. So hex number 2 is Amigo. So now we're going to draw cards from our deck to see if the Amigo is going to fly towards our base and try and destroy it. This Amigo only has 2 health. Ha 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 ha. Little did it know that we can do 2 damage just by standing there and looking at it. So let's see, we're going to draw 2 cards and look to see if the Amigo has a white background. It would move. It doesn't. And this time it does, so it's going to move towards our port to destroy it. Boom. There we go. We're on our way. Just going to stick the deck down here in the corner for now. Alright, so then because it's on top, it gets to go again, but it's just going to move to the next space. It is not drawing a card. What it'll do, though, is see if the Amigo moves. The Amigo will move. Boom. And then the Amigo will not move. Okay. So it's coming towards our base, but we don't have to worry about it. It only has 2 hit points, and again, as long as we have artillery and an airship, that's 2 automatic damage. So if he attacks our base, he's instantly destroyed. So that's a good thing. So, what are we going to do, you might ask? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is spend a time to mine, and I'm going to get 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. So, now we're on top of him. And I am going to spend 1 to reset the board again. Am I? Do I want to build tracks? No, because I want to use him to build the tracks. Yeah, I'm going to reset. So that costs us 1 time. So the enemies are going to get to go. So first thing is activate. He's on a dark space, so he's going to activate. So he's going to draw to see, is the Amigo going to move? No. Is the Amigo going to move? Yes, it does. Boom. Then he's going to move forward. He's going to draw a card. That card says, reveal the old one in the lowest numbered hex. That is going to be this guy here. And then we're going to see if either one of these guys move. The Amigo does. This guy doesn't. And neither one moves there. I'm hoping he will attack that, so we'll kill it. That would be great. So this is a zombie, has 4 hit points. It's a level 2. It's not too tough. We can probably take that guy out. Alright. Oh, and now it gets to go because it's still on top of us. And so now it is going to just see if any of its units move. The zombie will move. Boom. And then the Migo will move. The Migo will move into the base. And we will have to defend the base. Again, we'll do 1 point of damage from the artillery, 1 point of damage from the airship, because we'll just bring all of our units. You automatically have to bring all your units. That's going to do 2 points of damage automatically before the battle starts, and the Migo is dead. He is worth a victory point. Yay! Alright, my turn. Because now I'm behind him. I've got the board reset. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a personality. And I'm going to take this guy right here. Boom. And Timothy Brashley. Timothy Brashley. Build 2 rails. What? Alright. Build 2 rails without expending time. You still must expend 1 coal. So that costs us 1. Boom. Now we can spend the coal. And the... we got plenty of coal and iron. We got 3 more coal and 3 more iron. And I can build into hills. So I'm going to build here into that one and here into that one. Right, so that didn't cost us anything. What I think I'm going to do is, do we want to kill this zombie? Or do we want to let it, I think we just want to let it come over and fight us because, again, I'm not too scared of these guys. We got a really good military buildup. We got some really good leaders. Until we get to some of these harder level 2s and 3s, I'm not too worried. This is a level 2, but it's not, he's only got 4 hit points. We do 2 hit points just by standing there. And our airships can take 3 damage. So we're in a pretty good spot, but I don't want to build my farms yet. We have a lot of gold we can get to. We build again, which we actually have 4 gold. Now gold, I mean, gold will let us get another military unit. We could buy another gunship. That would give us, 2 of our airships, which each one would allow us to do, have 3 damage before it's destroyed. That gives us a lot of hit points. A lot of hit points. And we could just take airships and infantry into a fight. Because infantry only costs us 1. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to take our infantry and our airship. Oh, wait, we wouldn't get the extra point of damage if we don't take the artillery. Right. All right. I'm going to take my infantry and artillery. No, you know what? I'm just going to take artillery and airship. Artillery and airship. Boom. That's it. And it's only going to cost us 1 time. Because airships are 0. And artillery is 1. So I'm just taking these 2 units, which are going to do 2 damage. So, but it's only going to cost us 1 time. And we're going to attack this. It's a nothing. Okay. Lovely. Wow, that means that just opens up that whole side over there. Interesting. Wow. We've got this whole side of Australia for us. Now we can build a whole bunch of... We can get some sheep farms. The sheep farms you have to build on the red. That's the only problem with the sheep farms. But extra victory points. That would be kind of cool. Alright, the AI gets to go. He is on a brown area. So I think... Yeah, because he moved in the brown. So he just activates units to move. So zombie no. And zombie no. So his turn is done. He moves to here. Now that's a white one, so we draw a card. It's no event, but he still draws for movement. Zombie no. And zombie no. Because zombies are slow. They're not fast. So it, and that's it for their turn. Back to us. We do want to reveal these guys because... Alright, I'm going to spend a time, another iron, and another coal. And I'm just going to do here and here. Then it was, shoes. Alright, so that costs us a time. And then I'm going to mine, and I'm going to mine this gold right there. We're going to have so much gold, I don't know what we're going to do with it, to be honest. All right, so that was another, and we're done with our turn. So go to the AI. He activates just for movements. Zombie, no. Movements. Zombie, no. So he moves forward. It's a white space. Reveal the old one in the lowest numbered space, which is going to be number 6. That is Amigo. Maybe he'll come. He's only got 2 hit points, so again, I'm not worried. I want them to get over here. So now movement. Migo and Zombie both move. He's going to move there. He's going to move there. Second card, Migo is going to move. He's going to move there. All right. I mean, it's not worth... Oh, so that was their second, so they're done. It's not worth us spending our own time to fight these guys because they're going to die when they come over there. We want to reveal more enemies. Like, what's this guy? These are worth 2 or 3 victory points apiece. For the so, I'm going to spend the time to... well, wait a minute. Before I mine, let's see what our... All right, I'm going to spend a gold. I'm going to spend a precious gold because I'm going to get another character. I'm going to get another character. And I already had a thing on the space. So if I had 1 cube on there, so it cost me 1 gold to put another cube on there. And I'm going to take this guy, Ancient Davies, because he will let me reveal 2 old wool tiles of my choice and take 2 victory points. So we're going to get 2 victory points for having him. Plus we get to reveal 2. And the important thing is, at the end of the game, all the monsters on the board are worth their victory points against us. But if they're unrevealed, they're worth double. So the 3s are obviously worth more victory points. So I think what we do is, if we reveal the 3s, right, they'll be worth less victory points. But they could be nasty and start coming this way. It could be really nasty. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So I spent a time to get this guy. Oops. And then everyone slides down. And then I'm going to instantaneously, I don't have to do it now, but I'm going to go ahead and activate his power. to reveal. Now, do I want to do like a 2 and a 3? That way I don't have like 2 really bad ones coming after me at the same time. I could do the 2 here, so then I can start building some more network over so I can fight these guys. Because if they're like temples, they don't move at all. And the temples can then summon Cthulhu, which would be bad. You know what? It's going to be hard for me to get all the way over there, so I'm going to reveal this level 2 and this level 3, and we'll see what happens. So this level 2 is Amigo. All right, that's fine. And this level 3, ooh, he's 8 hit points. He is a trainer, or what are they called? I forget what they're called. Okay, but that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so that was 1 action to get that guy. And the second action, I'm going to... do I want another military unit? I could get another airship, which would give us a lot of hit points. I think I am. I'm going to spend the time. I'm going to build a military unit, and that military unit is going to be another airship. Assuming I have, no, I don't have those. Of course I don't. I'm going to have to go into my box. Come on. Airship, come on. Come on, where are you? Here they are. Alright. I am just going to put my military units out here. So I'm going to tip the board slightly down since we don't need to see that high. So we got 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these, and 1 of these. So we got a heck of a military ready to go. Alright, AI's turn. So it's on a dark space. All it does is draw for movement. So we have to look at Migo. Nobody moves. So there you go. Second one is zombie moves. And the officer moves. So he's going to move. Boom. And that is the 2 cards. And then he moves forward. He's going to draw a new card. Reveal the old one in the lowest space. This is number 10. So yeah, another Migo. And then we draw for movement for everyone. Nobody's moving. And nobody's moving. Okay. So even if these guys stay on the board, it only counts as 4 victory points against us. If we wouldn't have revealed it, it would have been 8. So you can see that can be kind of a problem. Alright. So back to our turn. Oh, because this guy moved forward. Alright, I'm going to mine for a time. which is going to get us 4. Oh, I keep forgetting. I should have had an extra gold from that as well. Damn. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 gold. We got 2 iron and 2 coal. We got plenty. Now, I want to, if I start building some farms, I want to try to build them far away from the monsters so they'll come towards my port. It'll be harder because they will instantly destroy that. So for one time, boom, I'm going to attack. And I'm going to take my 2 here and my 1 artillery. And it's just going to cost me 1 time. And with this, I should be able to do pretty good. And I'm going to fight this guy here. And it's a 6. Okay, he's going to be a problem. But we get to do 2 damage instantaneously to him. Alright, now let's see what kind of fight we end up with. Here we go. Alright, so the first one is, if we had it, oh, he's going to do a damage to our thing. That's not good. Then a thing or a car, we don't have either one of those, and he's going to cause us a sanity. So we have 3 sanity, so he's going to cause us a sanity loss. And then artillery will do damage, and an airship will do a damage. Nice. So he's got 2 hit points left. And infantry, and he'll give us another sanity. That's not good. An airship will do another damage to him. He's got 1 left. Come on, baby. And infantry. Oh, he does another sanity damage to us. We will retreat. I should have taken the infantry. That's all right. We will retreat. Because he will stay damaged. If he makes it over here, he will instantaneously die because he's got 5 damage. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so he's going to draw cards for movement. So nobody moves on that card. The Amigos move, so he's going to move. And the officer is going to move. Oh, here's Amigo. He'll move, and the officer will move. Okay, and then he's going to move up, draw another card. Reveal the old one in the lowest numbered hex, which is going to be this one here. Okay, that's a Shoggoth. And then we draw for movement for everyone. Migos. And he's going to go here. He's going to go here. And nothing else moves. Second card. Shoggoth. Where are you, Shoggoth? And he will go there. Okay. And that is his second turn. And they are done. Okay. I should be using this little chart that tells you what's good against certain things. Zombies, everything's good against a zombie. They just actually a train is poor, artillery is poor, and an airship is poor. So yeah. So you want your infantry and your armored cars against the zombies. But again, if the zombie attacks us, he's going to be in big trouble. So our turn, eh? I could take this and just inflict 2 damage on anything out here to try and help kill it. Again, we're going to have to try and kill some of these things, but I need to start building some farms. Unfortunately, I got to build a couple of farms on the red, which means then they're going to start swarming to that instead of my base. So we got to kind of wait till the end of times here for that to happen. In the meantime, I don't know what we should be doing. Well, I know first time we're going to do is reset the board because we've got just about every cube out there. So that's a good thing. So now, so the next lowest is going to be this numbered card. And then it's going to be this one. So if we can reveal this one ourselves, then... Oh, the next one after that's going to be a level 1. That's kind of crappy. What's good against Amigo? Good. Artillery is average and airships are average. Shoggoth. Artillery is good and airships are average. Yeah, so I cleared the board and now I'm going to do an attack. Again, I'm going to do this trick with my airships and just my artillery because it's only going to cost me one time. And we're going to go up against... Let's see what... we'll see what this one is. Okay. Alright, so he's got 5 hit points. Well, we're going to do 2 instantaneously, 1 for airship, 1 for this. And then we're going to start drawing cards. First one is, what is he? He is a, right. So artillery will do a damage, good. He's going to give us a sanity. We didn't bring any artillery or armored cars. Artillery did another point of damage to him. Good job, artillery. Armored car, but he gives us another sanity. Oh, he gives us another sanity. So let me check the rule on this because we've not taken any damage. So if he makes us go insane, you normally lose any damaged units. But since we don't have any damaged units, does that mean we just retreat and nobody... So let's see here. You are defeated after resolving a card if you have no military units left or are required to lose sanity token and have none left. End of combat. So, if you are defeated, destroy all units in your expeditionary force that had 1 or more damage cubes on them. They go back to the supply, then return the rest of your units to the barracks. Otherwise, remove all damage cubes. They go back to the supply. They return the rest of the units back to their barracks. Otherwise, remove all damage cubes. You do not destroy damaged units. And return... Yeah, so we haven't taken any damage yet. So I will continue the fight because what happens is any of your damaged units you return back to supply, but we don't have any supply, so I will continue the fight. Infantry. And, oh, he does a damage to our airship, but that's okay because we're doing the damage from artillery, which is going to kill this unit. Yay! That is worth 3 more victory points for us. And, whew, we barely lucked out there, but we lucked out. Alright, so these all come back. And so that was an attack we did that cost 1 time after the reset. Okay, so it is the AI go. So they are going to dark space, so they just roll, or they just draw for movement. First one is Amigos are going to move. And he's going to go towards space 3, which is down here. Okay. And then for the second card, we have to shuffle. Okay, second card. Shoggoth moves. Where is he? He's here. He's going to go 5 counterclockwise, clockwise. So 5, 6. He's going to go here. The Migo is going to move. The zombie is going to move. And the officer, oh, so this guy's going to move, this guy's going to move, and the officer's going to move, and the officer's going to move. So we got a little swarm headed our way, which is okay with me, but now we got a double fight to happen right now. All right, so we get everyone. We get our 2 infantry, we get our armored car, we get our 2 airships, and we get that. And better yet, we also get to do 2 damage to it, which means we can kill the Migo right off the bat. And we will do that. We're going to put the 2 on the Migo and kill it. Boom. It's dead. And now it's just up to the zombie. Can the zombie outduel us? I doubt it. We'll see. Armored car does a damage. Boom. Airship does a damage. Boom. Airship does a damage. Boom. Armored car is going to kill it. It would do a damage, and it's not going to matter. So it's not going to do enough, and we killed it. 2 more victory points are coming our way. Bring all this stuff back. Yeah, I was not too scared of that battle, to be honest. In fact, I'm not even scared of any of these things right now. So that was movements, and now he will draw a card, and the card is Assassination. Remove these 2. And everything moves down. And then he's going to draw for movement. And Migos will go. He's going to go right there, actually. And the second card is the Migo is going to go again. This time, he is going to go there because it's equal distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so you go up there. Based upon the card, the top of the card kind of tells you. He goes towards direction 1, either clockwise or counterclockwise. So you go towards direction 1, but obviously that's not good. And then you go clockwise. And the first spot clockwise from here that makes him go closer is that space. So that's how that's done, in case you were wondering. Okay, our turn. Yay! Oh, because he moves up. Okay. So against a Shoggoth, we got a good and average. Okay, we're going to spend 1 time. And we're going to attack this guy because I don't like him on our track because they can actually cut things off. So we're going to spend 1 time. We're going to do our airship and artillery. We're going to give it 2 damage, and then we're going to fight it. And armored car or sanity, we'll take a sanity damage. Nothing. Infantry unit will take a damage, and a sanity again. That's not good. Armored car, nothing. Airship does a damage to it. And then it does a damage to us. Artillery does 2. That's going to destroy it. Lovely. Get out of here, Mr. Shoggoth man. But we still have... Ooh. We are going to get this guy right here, which is going to be perfect for us. Because now we can reduce the time point cost for attacking by 1 to a minimum of 1. Which means now we can add our infantry in. We can do infantry and artillery and gunships. And it's still only going to cost us 1 time with this guy. That's awesome. Okay. Lovely. So that was our attack, and then we bought a guy. So we're done. Boom. AI is on a dark space, so he's just going to roll for movement. The only thing we'll move is Cthulhu. There is no Cthulhu. There is no Shoggoth. And there is 2 of these guys, so he's going to go there. And he will go here. And then he will move up and draw a card. No events, but we still draw for movement. Nothing but Cthulhu and nothing. So, 20. Oh, we should have... refilled our thing here. Your armored car units can take 3 damage before they're eliminated. So we can include the armored car instead of the infantry. That would be good as well. Remove all your off-rail range. I didn't mention it, but because we've been attacking adjacent to our rail, sometimes you can go 2 or 3 or 4 spaces depending on the unit. Away. Yeah, persistent. Right, okay. I think I would like to... Oh, he moves up after that. So once we get to 53, once both players get to 53 on the track here, bloop, game is over. So we're at 49, so we're getting up there. We got to build some. If we want the extra 20 points, we got to build some farms. Otherwise, we can just continue killing. We can continue the killing spree. Against the Loyalists. Okay. Against the Loyalists. I don't know if there's anything else we really need to do other than attack. I mean, obviously build farms, but... So I will... you know what? I will spend an action to mine. And I'm going to take this, because that's worth victory points. And then I'm going to spend my second action to mine again, and might as well get some more victory points. That was like 6 victory points. Let's see what the AI does. They're on a dark space, so just movement. So Migos and officers, so he's going to go there. The Migo is going to go here as well. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So they're both in this space. This Migo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we go either space, so it's going to go here. This guy is going to go here. Second card for movement is zombie, but we don't have any zombies. Then it's going to move forward. It's going to draw an event. Hopefully it'll reveal this guy for us. Yep, reveal the old one in the lowest box. So that will be this guy here. Okay. And now we movement. Migos and zombies. Migos. Migo is going to come around this way, so he's going to go there. Zombie is going to come down there. Okay. Second card, Migo. So Migo fights us. Migo is going to go 2 to the north. Yep. Okay. And these guys don't move. That's just fine. Migo, congratulations. Take 2 damage just for showing up. And now let's see how long you last. We get all of our units again. Artillery will do a damage to it. It will do a single point of damage to us. We will then completely destroy it and get the victory points. Okay. Good try, Migo. Good try. Good try, Migo. Good try. All right. This guy with 8 hit points, this guy with 5 hit points. I mean, yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, do we build some more railroad track to try and get some more victory points? To try and reveal these units? Maybe we do. So that was its first move. His second move is... his second move was to draw the card and do the movement. He drew the card, which was flip this up, and then we did the movement. Yeah, okay, so that should have went forward, and now I think we're caught up. We do have some more victory points down here, some up there. We could 1, 2, get that. I mean, This guy's got 3 hit points, so literally he's going to take 2 damage just for showing up. The chances of him living more than a round or 2 is very small. Problem is we have to start building some mines out here, or some farms, and they're going to start going to the farms, which means we're going to have to aggressively go kill them, which kind of stinks. Let's see what we got here. Could double up on the placement of one type of farm. Inflict 2 damage on any face-up old one. Alright, so we're going to spend a time. Oops, no, shoot. Yeah, we're going to have to spend a time to clear the board. Boo. And then spend another time to get a personality. And that's just this. We'll get this to do 2 damage. To a unit. And so that's our second thing. Then we slide these all up. Oops, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase your off-rail range, which would be interesting. Your armored cars can take 3 damage. And, if we have armored car present, inflicted automatic damage. So that would be 3 automatic damage, which would be awesome. I'm hoping this guy shows up quickly over there so we can start killing it. All right. So the AI is on dark, so we're just doing movement, which is Migos to 4 counterclockwise. So he's going to go here. Second card is officers. Yay! Finally. And that guy. That's the second card. Then he moves up. And now he draws a card. That card says, reveal the old one in the lowest numbered hex and draw 6 cards for its movement. That will be this card right here, which is number 30. And it's nothing, so we don't draw any cards. And now it's a matter of movement for the other guys. Zombies, yes. In space 2, so he's going to go there. And Amigo. And that is it. So we're only have 2 that we have not seen yet. That is really good, I think. I think we're going to kill it in victory points. I really do. I think we obviously are set up really well here. And especially if we get this and get another armored car, that's 3 automatic damage. This guy could just move over there and instantaneously die. So, unfortunately, we are going to do that. We're going to spend the gold, though. Nope, come here, gold. Because we already had a thing on there. And we're going to take this. So now, as long as we have our airships, artillery, and armored cars, that's 3 damage. And, of course, in the port, you get all your units for free. So, that's 3 damage. He'll die. This guy will die with just 1 point of damage. So that was, that was our first action. Our second action. We, to be honest, we don't need, for our second action, this guy cuts our supply off, so we couldn't do anything out here. So we're going to have to fight this guy and well, we're only going to take the airships and the armored car. So that's only going to cost us 1 dime. Hang on, Amigo. What's good against Amigo? Armored car. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be our airships and the armored car. And so that's 2 automatic damage on it. Right? Armored car. Yep. Okay. So then all we have to do is 1 damage to the Amigo. Armored car. Boom. It's dead. Lovely. Okay. So now we can support out here if we have to. Now it's back to their turn. So we're doing movement, which is Amigos, zombies, and officers. This officer arrives just in time to die. Good job. This zombie is going to go here. This guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually going to go there. Second card for movements is officers and Amigos. Officer will go there. And that's its second turn. Now we have to draw really old one in the lowest numbered hex and draw 6 cards for its movement. That is going to be this guy, which is Amigo. So we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many of these are Amigo? 1, 2. 2 of them. So he's going to move twice. 1, 2, boom. Congratulations. So there's only 1 that we haven't seen. It could be Cthulhu. Who knows? But it's only going to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus whatever that is doubled for victory points. It's going to have 9 plus whatever that is doubled. We have 10 plus all of these. 15, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We got 29. 29 plus 6, we got like 35. So we killed this. That is for sure. We killed it. So that was its second move. So building farms is just adding to the fire. It's just adding to the fire. But let's go ahead and add to the fire. What we're going to do is we're going to spend 3 time. 1, 2, 3. Because we're bringing everyone to fight this guy. Which means he takes 3 automatic damage. Now this guy's going to be a beast. He's got 8 hit points. But I don't think he can take us out. We will see what he can do. He is an officer. He's going to take a point of damage. He is going to do a point of damage to us, which we'll put on the armored car. He will do another point of damage to us, which we'll put it on the infantry. He does what? Another point of damage, which we'll put on our artillery. Okay, that nonsense can stop now. Alright. Infantry and armored car will each do a damage to it. There we go. That's a little bit better. 2, 4, 6. He's only got 2 more hit points. He will do another point of damage to us, but he will die. Artillery and infantry. So boom. He put up a fight. Give him credit. But he's also worth 4 victory points for us. Yay. Alright, so that was that cost us a lot of extra time, but that's okay. I don't mind it. So it is on a dark space, so this is just movement, which is Migos. And another Migo, which is going to go here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Then this will go forward. You will draw a card. Assassination. Remove 2. Move everyone down. And then we draw for movement. Nobody. And just Cthulhu. Boom. Then he draws for just movement. And it's going to be officer. We don't have any. And Shoggoth. We don't have any. So. Alright. And that goes to there. Oh, I initiated a combat, so I needed to put that there. So first time is to clear the board. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Yeah, I don't see any sense in doing that. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to spend 2. Oh, wait, I forgot. We had that guy that reduces our time to fight by 1. So whenever we bring everyone, it should only cost us 2 time anyways. 1, 2, boom. Let's do it. Who do you want to fight? Let's go ahead and fight the Migo. So he does 3 damage right off the bat because we're bringing everyone. We don't have any damage on us. Let's remove all that. First card, Migo takes a damage. Second card, Migo takes a damage. We take a damage, but it's dead. It doesn't matter. It's not going to kill us. More victory points coming our way. Damn. Alright, AI is going to draw a card. Reveal the O1 in the lowest hex and draw 6 cards for its movement. This will be the last card. Oh, this one, not that card. And we're going to draw 6 cards to see if the officer moves. 6. Officer's going to move 1 time. 1 time. Okay. 1 time. Boom. We did not have a single temple this whole map. That's crazy. So now we draw for regular movement. Nobody and nobody. Then it moves up and it's going to draw for movement. Nobody and nobody. Then it's going to move up and draw its last card. Assassination, removing these two guys. Which is not going to really matter because we're not going to do anything with it. So right now the AI has 6 total points. Okay, I have got 8 points just for being alive. So, yeah. Okay, and then it gets to go again. No, that was its move on that. And then it goes forward, and now it's our turn. And we're going to end it here with a combat to kill this guy. He gets 3 damage right off the bat, just for looking ugly. It's going to cost us 2. 1, 2. Zombie is going to take 2 more damage, which is going to kill it. So now the AI has 4 points. Woohoo! So the AI gets to do its thing. Movement. It'll move 1 time. Then it moves forward. It doesn't get to draw a card on its last time. That's why it's in silver. And we just draw for movement. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. And now both are at 53 or higher. And the game will end. Whew. The AI, in all of its glory, gets 4 victory points. That is all the enemies that are left on the board. And because it's revealed, it doesn't even get double that. So it gets 4 victory points versus us. We get 8. Plus we get 2 here for one of our guys. This guy here that gives us 2 victory points. So that's 10. That is 10. Then we didn't complete our objective, but we didn't need to. And then we get 12, 15, 19, 22, 24, 26, 30, 32, 33, 36, 37, 38. 38. Do we get anything else? Oh, we would get them if any of our leaders gave us victory points at the end of the game. I don't think just the one gave us 2 victory points. I think that was it. I don't think we get any other victory points for that. No. Okay, nope. So 38 for us. And 4 for it. So obviously, I think it's time to play on a harder difficulty level, to be honest. I'm just wondering. All right, so there you go. Let me try and move this back over here and see what comes up. Well, anyways, I think that's going to be a wrap. So there it is. It was pretty much a domination. We still had some resources we could have. I mean, I don't think we played very good because we could have streamlined it even better to get some more resources. But to be honest, oh, you know what? I forgot. We also get 3 points apiece for these. And I think we get money for our extra resources as well. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 gold. 2 of those and 2 of those. So plenty of resources left over here on the board. I think playing the farmer was going to be good, but you needed to have 2 of each farm, which means we were going to have 2 in the red area, 2 in the green, and 2 in the yellow. The problem is putting these ones in the red out there means the enemies, instead of coming to our base and dying, would come and swarm over there, and I didn't want to do that. And we were obviously set up to do that really well. So there you go. That's a look at Australia. Interesting design, interesting game, and we nailed it. We did well. I think we did very good. I enjoyed the game. Thanks so much for coming out. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry about the camera problems. I'm going to have to try and resolve this. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Until then, my friends, take care. We'll see you all down the line. Bye for now.